Hello everyone, welcome back to Aspire to Inspire's YouTube channel today. Joining me today is nutritionist Jill Bradley. Very good, somebody that wants to inspire people through nutrition, through the importance of staying healthy. And on this channel, that's what we're about. We're about lifting people up, helping each other rise, mentally, physically, in all forms. So Jill, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today.
Thank you for having me.
So you have a very inspiring story of your own. You started off as a nutritionist, but it started off by overcoming your very own obstacles. So tell us a little bit about your journey.
When I was 26, I was labeled as having Crohn's disease. When I was 29, I ended up in surgery because I just didn't believe it, and I actually went in with a what did they say? It was something to do with my appendix anyways. The tall and short of that was I actually had surgery, had a bowel resection, and then it took me a year to get over the surgery. So that was where I kind of started going, And then they gave me these pills, which are really expensive. They were like $700 a month for these pills. So I took one vial of these pills and then decided that's it, I'm not going to take these pills anymore because they were way too expensive, and I decided that I wanted to do it through natural foods and herbs. So I did that, and I'm now Crohn's free. And when I was having a lot of stress in my life, now they diagnosed me with hypothyroid because of stress, and my thyroid took the hit. So same thing again, and it was really bad because I was a personal trainer at the time, and I couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs without being winded, and my hands were like this. I'm like, no, this is not going to happen. So again, I did the same thing. They went to the specialist. They gave me a vial of pills. I took the first vial and went, no, I'm not doing this again. So again, listened to my body, ate the foods that corrected my thyroid, and now my thyroid is totally fine. I'm healthy. And then a few years later, my children came along. My oldest daughter at the time, we took her to a specialist, and she had a really bad stomach, and she kept throwing up. Every time she would eat a sandwich, she would throw up. So I took her to the specialist, and the specialist said, well, kids get tummy aches. I'm like, yeah, but she throws up every time I give her a sandwich. You know, the answer is, well, don't give her the sandwich. But that was it. Going back to becoming a nutritionist because of myself and my children, and me getting literally kicked for the foods that I eat and the foods that I feed my children, it was like, you have to go and become the nutritionist so that I can actually help me, myself, my family, and help other people to understand that you don't have to take these drugs that have so many really bad side effects.
What would you say to those that really need that extra boost to get a head start on their health journey, those that might be scared or fearful or unsure?
Start small. Start small. Even if you go on the internet and you do a search, or you can reach out to a friend who maybe eats better than you do. If you go to that drive-through fast food place every day, try taking that out of your diet and say, okay, well, what can I do instead of this? I know everybody has crazy busy lives these days, and I get it. And when I see customers, I'm saying, okay, so a lot of the grocery stores now have food bars that you can go to. So instead of stopping at that drive-through, how about you take that 5 minutes, run into the grocery store, and go to the salad bar. I tell everybody, you have to eat at least 2 fruits and 2 vegetables every single day, because that's what feeds the bacteria. And you have to have a healthy gut, to have a healthy brain, to have a healthy body. Without that, you have nothing.
And what would you say are your top 3 foods right now that would be the ultimate thing needed to give you that really solid, healthy foundation?
One is definitely fat for the brain. Our brain lives on fat, it loves it. But I'm not talking about, okay, go and eat some French fries. I'm talking about, it could be a walnut. A walnut is shaped like a brain, and it's also full of omega-3s. As is chia seed. Chia seed doesn't look like a brain, but it's really healthy. It's full of omega-3s, and of course we've got the omega-3 from the fish oils. And you have to get a pure source and look at where it's sourced from, because there's so many different ones outside of that you can get from. If you're having fast food, the oil that they use is already rancid, and it actually triggers really bad effects in the brain. And that's what these young children these days, because of anxiety, depression, even psychosis, they're all triggered by a lot of the oils that are in the foods, and there's absolutely no nutrients in the fast foods whatsoever, because they've been boiled and cooked and reheated, and there's no goodness in them. It's just filler. So you have to look at food. Is it giving me nutrition, or is it killing me? And there's two sides to this. It's like, what can I get from this food? Is it live? Because my body really likes live food, because I'm going to feed the bacteria. And if you think about you feeding the bacteria, and to my children, I call them little bugs. And I'm like, you have to feed the bugs. Eat your raw vegetables, eat your raw fruits. At least, it could be a carrot, it could be a stick of celery, it could be a cucumber. Your fruits, any kind of berries, are a really, really powerful antioxidant that get all of the toxins out of the body.
So as a nutritionist, Jill, how do you hope to inspire other people and just have a positive impact on their lives?
I want people to have ultimate health. Health is preventative, and unfortunately we can't see inside ourselves and say, oh, this is working, this is not working, this is working, this is not working. You can't see what's going on. And when somebody comes into me and says, it's genetic, my family has it, please, please, please don't think that way, because you've just labeled yourself as, well, my mom has it, so I'm going to have it. My dad has it, so I'm going to have it. It doesn't work that way. Everybody's energy. We are energy. Our organs are energy. And your brain is such a powerful tool that you can use. Even now, like I'm in my 50s, but our bodies never stop learning. Our brain never stops learning. So you have to feed it. You have to feed it information. And through exercise, through nutrition, through books, through videos even, we just gain so much experience. And through that, you actually are preventing illness.
Thank you so much for doing this today.
Thank you for having me.
And that was Jill Bradley, an exceptional nutritionist in Toronto. I'll be sure to link all of her social media below and contact information if you would like to reach out to her for some nutritional expertise. And as of right now, thank you so much for being part of Aspire to Inspire's YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.